Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC, and today we are going to be checking out the CJRB kicker with the Recoil-Lock. Now this is the first, well actually it's the first time I've checked out the kicker as a model, but it's also the first time I've checked out the Recoil-Lock, so that'll be fun. But as I said, this comes to me, from the Apex Pass Around group. And CJRB was very kind enough to loan this out to the Apex group. So thank you very much to CJRB, and shout out to the Apex Pass Around group for the opportunity to check it out. Let's zoom out though. Take a look at the kicker. Now, we have seen CJRB knives come through here, and I tell you what, the guys, they are one of the best budget knives on the market as far as I'm concerned. G10 on that handle, OD green. Nice little pop of kind of that brass look. I really like the way that looks. Deep carry-ish. Not all the way deep, but it's trying. It's giving it a good college try. Ooh, lanyard hole. Looky there. It is a reversible pocket clip, so you do have right or left hand tip-up carry. The body screws aren't exactly flush, but they're pretty dang close. They're pretty, I mean, just up a little bit. Now those the pocket clip screws do stand up a pretty good amount. Not too bad. It does hold up a little bit in the pocket, but nothing too crazy. G10 back spacer as well. Stainless steel liners. And of course, you can see the Recoil-Lock there. Now it is a flipper, and you can see that flipper and the Recoil-Lock, I mean, they're pretty much, it's close. I don't know. No, still got a little bit of pocket lint on it. Sorry. Yeah, I think they touch. But they're right there together. Now, as you can see, all the way around as I'm getting up close, CJRB, everything's chamfered. Really nice. Yeah. CJRB, of course, Artisan's budget line. There you go. Sneak peek. D2 blade steel. 1915. That is the model number. But the Recoil-Lock. Now you can see that you can actually actuate the Recoil-Lock pinch grip style, like this. Or you can just actuate it on the top. There's a nice ramp there that you can actually actuate it from the top. Now, like I said, it is a flipper. Flipper tab does have some jimping on it. But as you can see there, as your finger actually makes contact with it, you're pretty much on the point of the flipper tab. So really the jimping is not really, I'm not really feeling much of the jimping there. So flip it open. It's running on bearings. It's got a pretty darn good action on it. Now, another thing with that Recoil-Lock, let's talk about that just a little bit. The Recoil-Lock is basically functionally like an Axis style lock. Has Omega springs, everything else. Only basically, now as you can see here, the assembly in the side with this little, there's a little carriage here that it slides around on. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit different because your Axis lock is down here where your Recoil-Lock is more up forward. So, but the basic operation of it is roughly pretty much the same as an Axis lock. It's just a little bit different mechanism of actuating it. But there you go. Nice. Pretty darn good action on it. Now, if you see that, it takes some getting used to. This Recoil-Lock does. I'm not going to lie. It takes me a little bit to get used to. But as you can see there, I mean, it's pretty much one-hand actuating. Get it open, put your finger on the flipper, or on the Recoil-Lock there on top, or you can pinch it and drop it down. I mean, it's pretty fidgety. I much prefer to use the top. Now, you can see there, I actuated the lock, but I didn't give it a little bit of flip, and you do have kind of the way it rides on the blade is it will, now see there, it didn't do it. Sometimes it does. It takes a little bit of getting used to because there's a spot there that when you drop it, let's see if I can do it. Right there. See? It'll stop, but I mean, you can push it down. And you can see it snaps in there pretty good. But just a little bit of flipping, and you know, you can pretty much get the hang of it. The other thing though is when you do actuate it and it's open, if you watch the flipper tab, is it will come up and make contact with your finger again. So it's just timing. I mean, we've gotten used to the axis locks and all that other stuff, axis style locks, that it's just timing. You get the timing down with it, and yeah, it's a fun, fidgety knife. Let's take a look at that blade. Oh, I love it. I'm digging that blade. You got a nice kind of swell there in the spine. They call it a clip point. I would definitely call it more of a, man, I don't know. I would call it more of a modified sheep's foot or a reverse tanto or whatever. They call it a clip point. That's fine. Nice kind of stone-washed finish on it without blinding the poor people. Not bad at all. Like I said, D2 blade, flat grind. How we looking there? Oh, not bad, not bad. That is definitely basically an oversized sharpening choil. That is not a finger choil. I put any pressure on that and I am getting bit. So I mean, if you stay back on the flipper tab, yes, you can choke up on it. But yeah, don't do that. I highly recommend you don't do that. Or you extend that choil out just a little bit. All right. Let's get some specs. What are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm giving it 8 1/4, fully open. Handle length, we're gonna look at about 4 3/4, which is pretty much gonna give us a 3.5 inch blade with a cutting edge still over 3 inches. So those of you with 3 inch, you know, that 3 inch max, you're still a little over. You're still at about 3 1/4. So grip length, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you pretty much got all of 4 inches on the grip length. Yeah, that's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So I got a little bit left over, but I got plenty of room, no issues. Nice kind of swell there. Oh, no, let's look. I'm pretty sure we do not. Wow, that was bright. We didn't need that either. Talk about blinding the poor people. Nope, no weight relief. So, okay. You know, that's something that we do see in a lot of the CJRB knives with their budget, is a lot of them don't have weight relief, which, you know, that's extra to the process. And once you keep adding stuff to the process, the price goes up. It's just the way it is. Weight. What do we got for a weight? 4.6 ounces, so not too bad. We're definitely over the ounce per inch on the blade length, but not bad at all, guys. 130 grams. Carried really nice. I like the way it carried. We'll take a look at how it sits in the pocket. Not too bad. You got a little bit, and I can give, there you go. So we're definitely under that 1/2 inch mark. We're looking at maybe 1/4 inch with the profile of the handle kind of hiding itself as well. So not too bad at all. Pretty good in and out of the pocket. Good retention. Now, like I said, you know, once you get up there, you got that little bit of thicker jean material. Yeah, it could hang up a little bit. It definitely can. So my overall thoughts, guys. What am I thinking about this one? You know, it's a CJRB. CJRB has done really, really well for Artisan and their budget line. Grip-wise, it feels pretty good. I can feel that pocket clip a little bit. It's nothing too terrible, but I can feel it. The Recoil-Lock there gives you kind of a nice place to land your thumb with that ramp. So if you get up on it further, yeah, you got to be careful though, because when you come back, you see there, I can kind of disengage, but this is pretty darn comfortable right here for me. It's pretty comfortable. Natural lay, my thumb's going to want to lay up a little further, but to keep my thumb away from that recoil lock, it's not bad. It's not too bad at all. You just got to remember, you know, right there. But as you can see there, that flipper tab is, it's going to get your finger, it's going to come down on your finger. So it's not like it's going to slide away on you or anything like that. Oh, what do I like and what do I don't like? Like I said, the grip, good. Ergos are good. The G10 got good gripability. I really do like the blade. Yeah, I'm digging the blade style. The Recoil-Lock, yeah, I do like it. The main reason why I like the Recoil-Lock, I'm for any lock that keeps my finger out of the cutting path. And as long as it operates well, and, you know, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but, you know, kind of like the Marksman, the Buck Marksman, that lock keeps, that lock takes a little bit of getting used to. Your timing, it's timing and how you use it. But yeah, it's not bad at all. It will do that sometimes. Pop it down. Just got to get the timing down is all. Once you get that timing down, yeah, you're pretty much good to go. Price-wise, yeah, 44 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. CJRB doing budget knives right, guys. Have been ever since they started. And, you know, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Blue liked it. Blue called it. Blue gave it an 8. Just because the pocket clip, we can feel the pocket clip a little bit. It's nothing too terrible. And, you know, the Recoil-Lock is new. People are going to be like, oh, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. But once you get used to it, it's absolutely fine. Other than that, yeah, rope knife. Oh, yeah, great rope knife. That blade shape with that belly. Oh, yeah, it eats rope. Yeah, not a problem there. And you've got that blade kind of extends out. I mean, you can get forward. I mean, you can package. I mean, packages. Ah, yeah. Good. Very good. Very, very good knife. I think an 8 is a perfectly good rating for this knife all around. So, thanks a lot, guys. Tell me in the comments what you think. What's your thoughts on the Recoil-Lock? Have you used a Recoil-Lock? Do you like the Recoil-Lock or do you don't? It's interesting. You guys know I like talking to you. I like hearing your feedback, what you think, what you don't do and don't like. So, thank you very much for checking it out with me today, guys. The CJRB kicker with the Recoil-Lock. Thanks again to CJRB for sending it out. Thanks again to the Apex Pass Around Group for the loan and their generosity. Thank you guys for checking it out with me. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment, guys. You know I love talking to y'all. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.